terrorist attack in the center of Brussels. 2 dead and several injured.
Here's a summary of the article.
Police in Belgium have launched a manhunt after 2 Swedish people were shot dead and a third person wounded in a terror attack in Brussels. Belgium's National Crisis Center raised the terror alert in the city to the highest level on Monday night. The football game between Belgium and Sweden was abandoned, with both sets of players unwilling to carry on. Prime Minister Ulf Kristersson urged Swedes in Belgium to stay vigilant and follow the instructions of the local authorities. In a statement, UEFA said, "Following a suspected terrorist attack in Brussels this evening, it has been decided, after consultation with the 2 teams and the local police authorities, that the qualifying match between Belgium and Sweden is abandoned." Sweden coach Jana Andersson later told Swedish website Fotbollskanalen, "We can't play football in this situation. We and Belgium completely agree that we shouldn't play." Laura de Mullier, of Belgium's OCAD Anti-Terror Center, said getting the thousands of football fans attending the match safely out of the stadium was their top priority.
This post received a score of 19,000, with an upvote ratio of 93%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
As a Swede at the arena at the moment, they are starting to evacuate section by section. We, Swedes, probably will take some time, but they said police escort but to safe location, not totally sure what that means. We'll prob get to leave soon at least.
Ta hand om dig.
In Swedish media, 2 people have died and several others are said to have been injured in central Brussels after a shooting on Monday, just over 1.5 hours before the European Championship qualifying match between Belgium and Sweden. According to several Belgian media, the perpetrator shouted, "Allahu Akbar," before he fired his weapon. According to Sudanfo, the perpetrator says in a video that he is a member of the terrorist group IS. At least one of the people who died is said to have been wearing a Swedish national team shirt, writes Sudanfo. Edit. RIP. Edit 2. There's talk in Swedish media about how they don't want Swedish people to go out on town right now for security reasons.
They targeted Swedish people specifically, and referred that to revenge for Islam.
Greater than they targeted Swedish people specifically, and referred that to revenge for Islam. Why Swedish people specifically? Related to Quran burning?
Most likely. Or to be frank, a Danish person started burning books in Sweden, then an Iranian man who lives in Sweden kept burning books. Perfectly logical to kill random innocent Swedes for this? Fucked up.
The whole, "let's kill innocents" thing is really trending right now. So hot.
I hear it is a good way to prove how peaceful your religion really is.
This and the killing of the teacher in France. Please don't let this be a return to 2014 to 2017. Too many people died back then.
The Israel-Hamas conflict will basically light the fuse for a lot of religious fanatics to do stupid shit.
This is the second killing of a teacher in France in 3 years. The previous guy, Samuel Paty, was beheaded in his classroom after he showed the Charlie Hebdo cartoons of Muhammad. 7 people other than the killer were subsequently charged, including a parent of a child who organized a social media campaign against the teacher, and exchanged text messages with the killer. A 13-year-old girl who lied about what the teacher had said after being nominated as a spokesperson by students, and 2 students who identified the teacher and stayed with the killer for 2 hours waiting, although they were told he just wanted to hit and humiliate the teacher, not kill him.
I feel like people need to start getting deported for any ties with these terrorists.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.